Our next lesson is multiplication strategies. Our first one that we're going to play with is just expanded form, and we're going to say that we have the numbers 267 and we're multiplying it by 4, which is 4 groups of this. For expanded form, all we're going to ask is, well, what are we doing? And really, we are multiplying 4 by 7 ones, by 6 tens, and by 2 hundreds, so we're actually going to write that all out in exactly that way. So I'm going to put this into a bracket, and I'm going to say 200 times 4 plus 60 times 4 plus 7 times 4. And really, this is all we're doing. We're just expanding this number out so we have the individual parts. We're multiplying that, we're multiplying that, we're multiplying that. So 4 times 200, 4 times 2 is 8, and there's 2 zeros after it. 4 times 6 is 24, with 1 0 after it. 4 times 7 is 28. I can stack these up so I can put them all together. 800, 240, and 28. Add them up. Add these up, and add these up. And I'll come up with my number. So expanded form is taking each digit, knowing its value, and just simply multiplying 4 or multiplying our number by that. So that was our first one. If I was to take this and expand this one out, we'd do the same thing. So we're going to take our number, 267, we're going to multiply it by 43. Now we have to know the values of all of these, and this is going to make this process, while it can be done quite easily in this format, it gets a little more convoluted and less efficient the bigger the numbers get. But again, we have to multiply the 3 by the 7, the 3 by the 6, the 3 by the 2, the 4 by the 7, the 4 by the 6, and the 4 by the 2. It's a whole lot of steps, but we'll still work it out here. So first things first, 200 times the 4, which is 40, plus 6 times the 4, and that's just 60 times 40. And then finally the 7 times 40. This 4 still has a value of 4D, 4 tens, so 40, 40, 40. Then we're still going to do the 3's. I'll leave some space for the answers underneath. I'll go down 2 lines, and we'll say 200 times the 3 plus 60 times the 3 plus 7 times 3. 800, 4 times 6 is 240. But there's 1, 2, 3 zeros here. I have to have, there's my third 0. I have 2 zeros here, so I go 2 zeros. And I have 1 0 here, which is 2, 8, and a 0. Because these are 4 tens, 4 tens, 4 tens. We have to have those extra zeros there. Down here, 3 times 2 is 6, with 1, 2 zeros. 3 times 6 is 18, with 1 0, and 3 times 7. Now I'm adding all of these numbers up. 8,000, 2,400, 280, 600, and I'm trying to keep them all lined up nice and easy so I can just go down the line and add them up. 180 and 21. Add them up. That equals 1. 8, 8, and a 2. Well, 2 and 8 is 10, plus 8 is 18. I'll carry that 1 over here. 1 plus 4 is 5. Plus 2 is 7. Plus 7 is 14. Carry the 1. Gives me 11. Now this gives us a bigger number, but again, this is expanded form. I've broken each piece down. 200, 200, and I'm multiplying it by both sides. 6 tens is right here, and 6 tens is right there. I'm multiplying it by both sides, the 40 and the 3. Expanded form is taking each part and identifying that you are multiplying each part. It's a little bit convoluted, but it's a very pictorial representation of what the heck you're doing. And that was our next lesson.